The National Junior College Athletic Association Region 15 and Queensborough promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting participants and officials in a positive manner. Negative comments, profanity, racist, sexist, or other abusive comments or actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or a team representative will not be tolerated and on grounds for the removal from the facility. Queensborough thanks you for your support and your cooperation. And now the starting lineup for the LaGuardia Red Hawks. Number 3, Kaylin Richburg. Number 21, Deza Williams. Number 23, Emily Arias. Number 30, Lisa Abel. And number 32, Kristen Deere. The assistant coaches for the Hawks, Tara Jordan, Carter Benny, Sienna Belafonte, Byron Jones. The head coach is Anthony Alfaro. Now the starting lineup for the very own Queensborough Community College Lady Tigers. From law enforcement high school, at center, number 34, Teresa. From law enforcement high school, at forward, number 33, Whitney Hogan. From teaching liberal arts and science, at forward, number 22, Elena McQuaid. From Flushing High School, at guard, number 35, Erica Redwood. And from Jamaica Gateway at center, number 32, the assistant coaches for Lady Tigers, Ben McHenry, Herman Crump, Alicia Sanchez, Teresa Rodriguez, Sabrina Moore, and your head coach is David Chambers.
This is QCC alum David Russell. A funny thing happened on the way to the All-Queens CUNY Championship game last year. LaGuardia lost to the Bronx, and they watched as Bronx lost to Queensborough by 50 in the CUNY Championship game. I think they've wanted their chance at Queensborough since then. They were the only team to beat Queensborough in the CUNY last year. The Lady Tigers went 9-1, won the CUNY Championship. I don't want to overstate the importance of a game that's being played in November, especially in a sport that you're judged on what happens in February. But this would be quite a statement win for LaGuardia to come in here tonight and to beat the Lady Tigers. The starting 5 for Anthony Alfaro's Red Hawks: Kaylin Richburg, Daisha Williams, Emily Arias, Lysanne Abel, and Kristen Deere. Starting 5 for David Chambers Tigers: Alana McCrae, Corey Valentine, Whitney Hogan, Candija Carroll, and Erica Redwood. LaGuardia in the red, Queensborough in the white. David Chambers, the CUNY Coach of the Year last year. Carroll will jump. Williams will jump. And the opening tip is won by Queensborough. And then there's a backcourt violation. LaGuardia will have the ball. LaGuardia likes to run. Anthony Alfaro, his sentiment: the more you take, the more you make. Thinks if you take 80 shots a game and you make 30%, 70 points and you'll win. Emily Arias misses a 3 on the first possession of the game. Arias likes to put it up a lot. She took 7 threes in their first game against Queensborough. That shot is no good. Carroll saves it in, then went through the hands of Valentine. Picked up by Hogan back outside. Erica Redwood being guarded by Williams. Hogan with some help. Redwood with the ball inside to the basket. No good. Tipped and last touched by Queensborough. Get back to Emily Arias. She was 2 for 11 against Queensborough, 1 for 7 from downtown. In the playoff loss to Bronx last year, she shot 4 for 19, but 2 for 12 from 3. She played all 40 minutes in that one. Look for her to take a lot of three-pointers. Off the foot of Deere. Queensborough ball. LaGuardia with some pressure. Redwood. Pass to Hogan. Up ahead, loose ball, and it's taken away. And if she didn't make that steal, Carroll was by the basket all alone. Nice pass underneath. It goes back outside. Arias, another three. And that one is good. Emily Arias makes it 3-0 LaGuardia. Queensborough trying to get it in against the pressure from the Redhawks. Redwood doubled and is fouled. And that's a foul against Kaylin Richburg. My mistake, it's Emily Arias, who's on number 23, not number 3. Team's first. That pass was too far ahead of Redwood, and the ball goes to the Redhawks. These teams met twice last year. The first meeting was here a year ago tomorrow, actually. Queensborough won by 25, and that floater is no good. Carroll pulls down the rebound and then gives it away to Richburg. And Richburg scores. 5-0 LaGuardia. Carroll made a nice play and then turned it over. Now Hogan turns it over. Traveling is called. David Chambers takes timeout. A good start for the Redhawks. It's a 30-second timeout. So I was saying Queensborough beat LaGuardia by 25, then went to LaGuardia and lost. Anthony Alfro describing his team as very Jekyll and Hyde last year. That could apply to Queensborough this year. They went up to Mohawk Valley. And then they played Mohawk Valley Community College, lost by 53. And then their next game they beat Globe Institute of Technology by 13. Look out how good has Kendiji Carroll been this year, the first 2 games. She's averaged 15.5 points and 17 rebounds per game. Remember the playoff win against Hostos last year, she had a 20-20 game, 24 points, 21 rebounds. Arias, outside Richburg. Richburg gets it back. Now they go inside. Now back outside, Richburg for 3, right in front of the Queensborough bench. It's no good, tipped, and Carroll pulls in a rebound. And then lobs a pass to Redwood, almost turned it over. And Redwood has it taken away. It's Richburg. Little floater is no good. And McRae with the rebound. And she stepped on the line. And the ball goes back to LaGuardia. LaGuardia is forcing them to the sideline, and that sideline is used as an extra defender. Queensborough very sloppy in the opening minutes. 2:38 into the game. It's 5-0 Redhawks. Anthony Alfro calls out the play from the bench. Richburg to Arias for 3. And Arias hits another. 8-0 LaGuardia. 6 points for Arias. What a start for the Redhawks. Redwood dribbling through some LaGuardia players and then lost a handle on it. Another turnover. And Richburg, surrounded by white jerseys, and wisely takes it out. Long pass. Good defense. They still have 15 seconds on the shot clock. Arias. It was a dangerous pass, but a foul is called against Queensborough. So LaGuardia will take it out. Hogan is called for the foul, her first. Team's first. There's a jumper, no good. Williams got a hand on it but couldn't pull down the rebound. Queensborough still looking for their first points. Nice pass, but it goes through the hands of Valentine. There's a sub getting ready to go in for LaGuardia. It's Sarah Edwards. Edwards had a nice game against Queensborough, 14 points, 13 rebounds. And she sees her first action of the game. LaGuardia leading 8-0, 3:50 into the game. Arias inside, and she took too many steps. Traveling is called, good call. Was surrounded by a few Lady Tigers. Hogan looking to get it in. It's Redwood. Queensborough with numbers. Nice bounce pass inside. The shot is blocked. And Valentine is fouled. And Corey Valentine will go to the line for 2. First foul on Abel, team second. As Valentine hits the first, it's 8-1. 4 minutes into the game, first point for Queensborough. Valentine splits the free throws. Carroll with the rebound. Couldn't finish. Valentine the rebound, and she can't finish. Queensborough missing some chances. They were right by the basket. Now Abel thought about the three. Arias to Richburg. Richburg, nice pass down low. Had it blocked, got it back. And that shot hit the shot clock. So the ball will go to Queensborough. Almost went in off the shot clock, wouldn't have counted. Some more pressure being put on, and it's taken away. Richburg, nice bounce pass to Arias, who puts it in off glass. 10-1 LaGuardia. Arias with 8 points. McCrae to Hogan. Was almost turned over again. Redwood to the basket. And Redwood goes all the way and finishes. 10-3 LaGuardia. And 4 minutes and 45 seconds into the game, Queensborough has its first field goal. Defense chant coming from the crowd. That shot is no good and rebounded by Valentine. McCrae, nothing but red jerseys around her, and she misses. Now LaGuardia coming back the other way. Tipped, and the player stopped for a second, but there was no whistle. And another turnover. What is going on with the Lady Tigers? Too many turnovers to count so far. Only 3 points. Williams is called for traveling. I don't know if she didn't know if she wanted to shoot or dribble. She didn't either. She walked as Destiny Nagora goes in. Alana McCrae to the bench for QCC. Nagora giving Queensborough some size. And Grayson is in. She has the ball now for Queensborough. Grayson pass to Nagora. Nagora air ball, but Carroll puts it in off glass. 10-5, and after all of that, the Lady Tigers only trail by 5. Side, Abel being guarded by Redwood. Redwood over pursued, but traveling is called on Abel. And timeout is called by Anthony Alfaro. David Chambers has to be a little pleased. You would think with playing so poorly and still being right in it. 10-5. And Emily Arias with 8 of the 10 points for LaGuardia. Remember Queensborough's season ending last year to Sullivan. Sullivan started that game on a 23-2 run in the Region 15 playoffs. Queensborough was never in that game. I'll make sure the same thing doesn't happen here. LaGuardia was up 10-1. A few days ago, Queensborough actually lost to the Alumni. They were up by 19 points in that game. They were doing a lot of smack talking during the game, which I think rubbed the Alumni the wrong way. And the alumni have a lot of players that contributed to those CUNY championship banners that are hung up around here. They have a lot of pride. They came back from 19 points down to win as Erica Redwood is fouled. And Redwood will go to the line for 2. Foul is on Sarah Edwards, her first, team's third. Redwood hits the first, it's 10-6. She had 19 points in the alumni game. Had to leave with an injury, but she's okay now. Redwood splits the free throws. Carroll the rebound. She misses. Nagora had to go off her hands, and LaGuardia will have the ball. 10-6 Redhawks. Queensborough has scored the last 5 points. Arias being guarded by Grayson. Now Abel. Good ball movement. They still have 12 on the shot clock. In the lane, Abel off glass, no good. And Queensborough comes away with it. Redwood. Queensborough with numbers. Redwood all the way to the basket, and a blocking foul is called. Good aggressive play by Redwood, and that's the second foul on Arias. We'll see if Alfaro gets Arias out of there. Avoid further foul trouble. Redwood makes the first, it's 10-7. As Arias goes to the bench in favor of Kristen Deere. Redwood makes both. 10-8, 7 points in a row for the Lady Tigers. So Queensborough stood in against the early barrage of LaGuardia. Richburg to Deere. Deere double teamed, and traveling is called. So Queensborough will have it back, and LaGuardia putting on some of the pressure. They gave Queensborough trouble. Hogan gets it into Grayson, and Grayson is immediately fouled by Hunt. Frustrating for a coach when you see one of your players commit a foul 88 feet away from the basket. Hogan inbounding. Grayson, it was a lull behind her. And it goes back to Grayson now. Grayson dribbles out. Redwood to Hogan. This to tie the game. It's no good. Rebounded by Richburg. And it's taken away by Carroll. Candija with the nice play from behind. And Grayson is fouled. There have been 7 fouls in this game. 6 have been against LaGuardia. And that's the first on Kristen Deere. Hogan will stay with Queensborough. Now into Redwood. Redwood, nice play with Richburg defending. And Redwood is fouled in the act of shooting. And that'll be 2 more free throw attempts for Redwood. Redwood makes the first. And that was the second foul on Jasmine Hunt. So it's already 2 LaGuardia players with 2. As Redwood couldn't hit the second, LaGuardia still leads. It's 10-9. And a foul called against Queensborough, reach-in foul. And that foul goes against Grayson, her first. Looking for somebody to get it into. And it's last touch by Queensborough. None of the Redhawks came to help Williams, who was inbounding. She had to force an inbounds pass. Not a lot of movement. Okay. Now they go into place. And it's Hunt. And it goes out of bounds again. And again it will stay with LaGuardia. And Williams will try it a third time. Richburg being defended by Grayson. Hunt asking for it, gets it. Back to Richburg. Nice bounce pass. But traveling is called, and the ball will go back to QCC. More pressure from LaGuardia. 8 minutes in, it's 10-9. Redhawks leading the Tigers. Grayson, nice bounce pass to Carroll, and Carroll's shot is blocked by Williams. Williams going all the way, and she is fouled. What a play by Williams. Not a lot of players do that to Carroll. As Hogan is called for her second foul. See if David Chambers leaves her in. As the first free throw is good. That breaks an 8-0 run. (11-9) as Williams has her first point of the game. No good, an offensive rebound. And chased down by Williams. She's double teamed and throws it to Redwood. Redwood crossing half court. Grayson. Back out to Redwood. Hogan inside. Nagora lost it, got it back. Now Hogan going inside. And Hogan's shot is short. May have been deflected. LaGuardia ball, they still lead. They've led since the opening minute. As Carroll pulls down that one. Grayson being guarded by Richburg. Now Redwood. Long pass to Hogan. Reversing the ball. Redwood. Still 15 on the shot clock. Grayson. The pass was too far for Redwood. She expected Redwood to cut inside. She did not, and LaGuardia has the ball back. There's a mid-range jumper, no good, rebounded by Nagora, and Nagora is fouled. And that's another foul committed by the Redhawks about 90 feet away from the basket, and it'll be a 1-and-1. Nagora will go to the line. Anaya Sword goes in for Queensborough. First time in the game. Foul was on Sarah Edwards, her second. That's now 3 LaGuardia players who have 2 fouls. Nagora misses the front end of the 1-and-1. It went over the backboard. So LaGuardia will have the ball. Now the ref discussing something with Coach Alfaro. 10:36 to go in the first half. 11-9 LaGuardia. LaGuardia jumped out to a 10-1 lead. Arias takes another 3, and that is no good. Loose ball now, and Carroll comes away with it. Good defense by LaGuardia. Redwood looked up, and there were nothing but red jerseys in front of her. And there's a kick ball, and it will go to LaGuardia. LaGuardia looking to extend the 2-point lead. Richburg cutting through some Queensborough players on the floor, trying to get rid of it. And traveling is called. So the ball goes back to QCC. Very strange pace to this game for the first 10 minutes. We're exactly halfway through the first. LaGuardia leading 11-9. Redwood tries to get it to Grayson, and that's a backcourt violation. Freddie DeJesus was right on it. As bad as Queensborough star, LaGuardia hasn't exactly been putting on a clinic either, as a blocking foul is called. As David Chambers did not believe it, and he states his case to no avail. I think it's not just the foul called. I think that it came a little late, the whistle did. First foul on Nagora. And that'll be 2 shots. Kristen Deere is at the line. She had a nice game against Queensborough, pulled down 14 rebounds. As the first one is good, her first point of the game makes it 12-9. She had a good game in the playoff loss to Bronx last year, a double-double, 12 points, 11 rebounds. But she did find herself in some foul trouble. She committed 4 in that game. Deere splits the free throws, it's 12-9. Carroll double team, gets it to Grayson. And there's a blocking foul. And that's on Deere, her second. And Coach Alfaro realizes he now has 4 players with 2 fouls. And that these fouls are being committed so far away from the basket. Now he's stating his case to Freddie DeJesus. Not that he disagreed with the call. So Grayson looks for her first points. Grayson misses the front end of the 1-and-1 and then chases down her own miss. Gets it inside to Carroll. Carroll misses, tipped. Loose ball, and Grayson comes away with it again. And Grayson to Valentine. Valentine misses, out of bounds. It'll stay with Queensborough. As the sub goes in for the Red Hawks, it's Hunt with 2 fouls. Alfaro's going to have an interesting time with only 8 or 9 players on his team, and 4 already have committed multiple fouls. Carroll underneath, and she couldn't put it in. And the pass is stolen by Grayson to Redwood, and Redwood is fouled. So more free throws for Queensborough. And Redwood, who has 6 points so far, is at the line. That's the first foul on Williams. That's the 10th as a team against LaGuardia already. Queensborough will be in the double bonus for the final 9:16 of the half. And Redwood makes the first. 12-10. Redwood makes both. It's 12-11. And Redwood has 8 points. It's a 1-point game again. Arias to Richburg. Here's Abel. Abel puts up a 3. And it's good. The high arcing shot. 15-11. From right in front of the Queensborough bench. Ward gets it into Grayson. There's Redwood. Nice pass to Valentine. And Valentine puts it in off glass. 15-13. Nice answer by the Lady Tigers. Richburg, bounce pass. There's a long 2. It's no good. And Queensborough comes away with it. They can tie or take the lead. Redwood double teamed and got right through the Red Hawks. Ward. Floater is no good. Carroll the rebound, and Carroll is fouled. That's what the size of Carroll can do. And that's the second foul on Williams. It's now 5 players on the Redhawks who've committed 2 fouls. Carroll makes the first. And none of these fouls have been 50-50 or kind of a tic-tac call by the ref. Been clear fouls committed. As this free throw can tie the game. Carroll misses. LaGuardia still leads. It's 15-14. And that's thrown right to Carroll. And now the Lady Tigers can take their first lead. Valentine misses. Carroll the rebound, and it's good off glass. And Carroll is hobbling up the court. It's 16-15 Tigers. And a timeout taken by Anthony Alfaro. It's a full timeout, as Queensborough has their first lead of the game. About a 15-5 run for the Lady Tigers. David Chambers hoping it's not a repeat injury for Carroll. She got injured in the loss to LaGuardia last year, and she had to leave the game early. She scored 18 points in 17 minutes of game time. Queensborough was up late in that game and then turned it over 5 times in about a minute and 15 seconds and lost. 1 blemish on a 1-loss CUNY season. So far the scoring has been done by 3 Queensborough players. Redwood with 8, Carroll with 5, Valentine with 3. LaGuardia scoring, Arias has 8, Abel has 3. Richburg has 2, Williams and Deere both hit a free throw. We'll see if Carroll comes back out. Not being attended to by the trainer. May have just come down on somebody's foot. Not 100% sure. We'll see, so Carroll is back out there for QCC. 5 on the court for the Tigers are Carroll, Redwood, Valentine, Grayson, and Ward. And now LaGuardia playing from behind for the first time today. 7:45 to go in the first half. Queensborough leads 16-15. Richburg. Arias was asking for it. She hoists up another 3. That's no good. And Richburg chases it down. It was a dangerous pass. And here's another 3-pointer taken, and that's no good. And Redwood dribbled it off the foot of a Red Hawk. Grayson with it now. Redwood. Queensborough slows it down a bit. Ward lost the handle on it, got it back. Grayson takes a 3, it's no good. And Ward chases it down. Now Ward puts up a 3, and that's no good. Valentine chases it down in the corner and gets it to Redwood. And Redwood is called for traveling. So Queensborough had 3 chances and couldn't score. Whitney Hogan will go back in for Queensborough. Kristen Deere goes back in for LaGuardia. Under 7 minutes to play in the first. Redhawks looking to take back the lead. They go inside, now back outside. 15 on the shot clock. Richburg takes a step back 3, and it's good. Richburg from downtown. 18-16 LaGuardia. Grayson, double teamed. Dangerous pass to Redwood. And they get it across half court. Bounce pass, Valentine, I don't think was expecting it. Well, miscommunication, another turnover. LaGuardia ball. Richburg calls out the play. Arias asking for it, doesn't get it. Richburg goes inside. There's a jumper by Deere, it's no good. Tipped. Grayson with it for QCC. And cutting through a few defenders. Redwood, Queensborough with the 3-on-1. Redwood misses, Carroll the rebound. Miss, got her own rebound and puts it in. We're tied at 18. Carroll with 7 points. LaGuardia having trouble in the first half, boxing out Carroll on the boards. So here's Richburg, a little floater inside is good. Nice touch by Richburg, it's 20-18 Red Hawks. Redwood. Hogan going inside, Valentine couldn't score off glass. Carroll another rebound and 2 more points. 20-20, we're tied again. Approaching 5 minutes to play in the half. 20-20, Richburg. Carroll got a hand on it, stays with LaGuardia, and it's picked off by Grayson. And Grayson cuts through a few Red Hawks. It's a 5-on-2. Grayson to Valentine. 22-20 Tigers. So beating LaGuardia at their own game. Fast break points. Queensborough leads by 2. 4.5 to play in the first. There's a jumper way off. And then missed second chance. Redwood, Grayson ahead of the pack, but it's thrown too far out in front of her. And a missed opportunity for the Lady Tigers. Weird pace in the first half. 4:20 remaining. Queensborough leads LaGuardia 22-20. Richburg kicks it outside. 3-pointer for the lead is an air ball taken by Abel. Saved in underneath, now Carroll with it. Valentine to Grayson, and it's Hogan ahead of the pack, and Hogan is fouled. Whitney Hogan will go to the line for 2. Hogan makes the first, it's 23-20. It's her first point of the game, as that was the 3rd foul on Sarah Edwards. So she'll sit out for the rest of the first half. Interesting note on Hogan in the 2 CUNY playoff games last year, she missed a double-double in each game by 1 point. As Hogan makes both, it's 24-20. She had 9 points and 15 rebounds against Hostos, 9 points and 10 rebounds against the Bronx. LaGuardia down by 4. Hunt to Richburg. There's a nice pass inside, but Deere couldn't finish. Queensborough ball. Hogan, it's a long 2, and it's good. 8 points in a row for QCC. 26-20. 3:25 to go in the first. Richburg being defended by Redwood. There's a corner 3, no good, and they forgot to box out. So Deere puts it back, it's 26-22. And Grayson gets through some pressure. Carroll couldn't finish off glass. And then a tie-up between Williams and Grayson. And the possession arrow favors LaGuardia, so it will be Red Hawk ball. 2:58 to go in the first half. Richburg. Deer going inside, up and under, and threw it right into the rim. Queensborough running now. They have numbers. Grayson. Nice bounce pass, and Hogan can't finish off glass. Tip. Grayson gets it back inside to Carroll. Carroll can't score. And LaGuardia threw it off the back of a Red Hawk. Carroll ends up with it. And after all of that, Carroll will go to the line for two. Queensborough was getting second, third, and fourth chances. And that's the third foul on Jasmine Hunt. So that's two LaGuardia players with three. Carroll misses the first. Interestingly enough, Edwards and Hunt have committed 3 fouls, and neither of them even started this game. Williams, Arias, Deer, those three LaGuardia players have 2 fouls committed. Carroll looking to split the free throws. Almost banked it in. So no good. Deer pulled it in. LaGuardia looking to cut into the lead. Arias gets it. A straight on three is short. And chased down by Grayson. Grayson takes it back out. Bounce pass to Redwood. And Redwood loses it. Now LaGuardia looking to run. Richburg can't score, and then she got her own miss back. And then she went to the floor and traveled. .157 to go in the half. Queensborough up by 4. Grayson up ahead, Nagora. Redwood inside. Bounce pass was a little too far ahead for Carroll. So Queensborough's missed some chances to extend the lead. Richburg looks to the bench and calls out the play. Abel. Back to Richburg. 15 on the shot clock. Richburg gets it outside. Richburg gets it back, puts up a 3, and it rattles out. It's halfway down and came out. Now Grayson for Queensborough. 3-on-2. Grayson to Carroll, and Carroll couldn't finish. And Carroll got hit in the face. And Arias making sure she's okay. The trainer will go out to see her. So a hand for Candija Carroll as she will walk off. Omokaro goes in for Queensborough. Carroll being attended to on the sideline. Queensborough ball underneath. Baseline jumper by Grayson is no good, and hauled in by Deer. And now Richburg got behind the defense, and Richburg is fouled with 1:05 to go. So they say a non-shooting foul. It's only the 15th foul against Queensborough. Second on Grayson. There's a shot by Arias, which is no good. And Redwood hit the floor. Coach Alfaro disagrees with the call. It's pretty far onto the court. Ref is saying, okay, talk about it on the sideline. Richburg is the one who has to hold him back a bit. And now that's 3 on Williams. So 3 LaGuardia players have 3 fouls now. I'd say Queensborough keeps taking it inside and forcing them to foul, but a lot of these fouls have been in the backcourt as Redwood makes the first. 27-22 as Alana McCray goes in. Nagora to the bench. Now another sub, Tiffany Apple, goes in for the final minute.
Get that, baby, get that. Box out. You got all these right now. It's all you.
Redwood's second free throw is good. It's 28-22. And Redwood has a quiet 10 points. LaGuardia down by 6. There's a pass to Williams. Pass to Abel was a little too high. Queensborough ball with 46 and 2/10 seconds remaining. Grayson. Richburg took it away. And Richburg lays it in. 28-24. Sloppy play by Queensborough. And now another turnover. And Richburg again, but she couldn't score that time. And Queensborough can hold for the final shot. The shot clock is turned off. 20 seconds to go in the half. Redwood, 15 seconds to go. They can hold it. 10 seconds. Apple inside, nice pass, counted, and the foul. It's McCray who puts it in. 30-24. And McCray will try to finish the three-point play. First foul on Richburg. And Richburg hits. McCray hits. 31-24. 5 seconds to go, trying to beat the buzzer. Richburg, 3 seconds, 2, 1. Richburg's three is no good. So after LaGuardia jumped out to a 10-1 lead, the Lady Tigers roar back. They take a 7-point lead into the half, 31-24. Redwood leading the way with 10 points. Carroll added 9. Second half about to begin. Queensborough leading 31-24. Erica Redwood led the way with 10 points. Kaylin Richburg had 9 for LaGuardia. That led the Redhawks. It'll be Queensborough ball to begin the second half. LaGuardia started off on a 10-1 run, but Queensborough leads by 7 at the half. And the second half begins. Redwood being guarded by Richburg. Hogan to McCray. McCray going all the way to the basket and misses. And the rebound is by Deere. So LaGuardia held to 24 points in the first half. That's last touch by Valentine. Pass was close to being turned over. Deere inbounding. Gets it into Abel, and Abel's shot is no good. Williams a rebound, and she is fouled by McCray. Queensborough only committed 5 fouls in the first half. LaGuardia committed 15. 3 players have 3, 2 others have 2. The first free throw is no good. Ref almost got hit in the head. Williams looking to split the free throw. And she splits him. It's 31-25. Redwood to Hogan. There's a pass inside. Valentine gets it to Redwood, and Redwood is fouled. So Redwood will shoot 2. That's the second foul on Richburg. Redwood misses the first. Redwood looking to split the free throws. And Redwood splits the free throws. It's 32-25. She has 11 now. Good defense. Good off the ball defense and ball denial, and traveling is called by Richburg. First minute of play in the second half, 32-25 Queensborough. Each team has hit a free throw so far. Carroll coming over to help Redwood. Tough shot is no good. Valentine chases it down in the corner. Loose ball and taken away by the Redhawks. Richburg slows it down. There was nothing there and she didn't force it. Richburg outside. Arias going inside. Tough shot is no good. There's a rebound, and that's no good. Deere had a good look at a putback. Queensborough has the ball. Redwood. There's a 1-4 set. Now Hogan comes up. Hogan inside. Shot is no good. Tipped. Hogan gets it back. Carroll inside. And it's good off glass. Candice Carroll puts it in. It's 34-25. Arias thought about the three. Richburg being guarded by Redwood. Fires it inside. Nice pass. And the finish by Abel. 34-27. Redwood calling out the play and then gets past Richburg and now dribbles back out. Down to 15 on the shot clock. Redwood inside, couldn't finish. McCray got it back, she couldn't score. Loose ball, Richburg has it. And Richburg was fouled. Good call. Although the funny thing for LaGuardia, if they didn't call it, Abel would have had the ball under the basket alone. And that's the second foul on McCray. Tipped. Got to Richburg. Williams, no good. This ball, and traveling is called. Traveling on Williams, she had it and then went to the floor with it. Queensborough up by 7, a little over 3 minutes into the second half. Redwood put it on the floor, had it taken away. Now Arias, Carroll in between her and the basket, and it's blocked. Nice effort by Arias. But Carroll was right there to send the shot away. Richburg, catch and shoot. The three-pointer is no good. Tipped. Redwood has it. And Redwood takes it all the way. Couldn't score. Carroll the rebound. And she's fouled by Richburg. And that's going to be number 3 on Richburg. It's now 4 Redhawks with 3 fouls. Carroll, who has 11 points, is at the line. Makes the first friendly roll. 35-27. As Sarah Edwards goes in for LaGuardia, Richburg to the bench. Queensborough's done a good job of taking away Emily Arias. Remember, she had 8 of the first 10 points for LaGuardia. As Carroll hits both, 36-27. The lead is back up to 9. Arias has the ball now. She may need to make a few three-pointers if LaGuardia is going to get back in it. There's a long pass, it's overthrown. And Queensborough will have it back. LaGuardia has been a little out of sorts since that early haymaker they landed against Queensborough. Now the Lady Tigers can go up by double digits. Hogan to Redwood. Here's McCray, and McCray is called for too many steps. Queensborough missing some chances to extend the lead. And LaGuardia hanging around. 16 minutes to go, 9-point game. Here's Abel. Had it tipped, and it stays with LaGuardia. Still 21 on the shot clock as Grayson goes back in for Queensborough. It'll be Redwood to the bench. Good defense by Grayson. Williams. Pass, shot is good. Kristen Deere. Nice shot, makes it 36-29. McCray to Grayson, being guarded by Arias. Hogan outside, McCray thought about the three, now going inside. Pass is tipped in a crowd of players. Left all alone, it's a 2, it's no good. And here's Williams. Williams going all the way and misses. The shot was too strong. Carroll pulls down the rebound and then throws it away. It was behind Grayson. And they're just giving LaGuardia an extra possession. Unforced errors. 36-29, 15:09 to play. Queensborough up by 7. Arias looking to get it in, and she does so to Williams. Abel. Nice pass. But traveling is called, and I don't think Edwards expected to catch the pass. She thought Abel was just going to take the shot herself. And then she goes, what is this? The ball is in my hands. The team's trading turnovers 5 minutes into the half. Nice bounce pass. And then lost it in a crowd of Red Hawks. It tipped, and then Williams lost her footing. May have been tripped. Anthony Alfaro asking for a whistle. Ref saying no. And timeout taken by David Chambers. 14:45 to go. It's 36-29 Queensborough. So LaGuardia not even at 30 points yet with 14:45 to go. That playoff loss they had to the Bronx, that was the last game of last season. They shot 18 for 73 in that game. Finished just under 25%. And that game, like this one, they came out strong early. They were up by 15 in the first half. They were still up by 8 at halftime in that game, and then it got away from them in the second half. So neither team has played particularly well. At least if you're Queensborough, you can play some lousy basketball and you look up at the scoreboard and you're winning by 7. It's a lot better than LaGuardia looking up at the scoreboard and they're down by 7. See if the foul trouble plays a big role later in the game. LaGuardia already won their first CUNY game of the season against Queensborough by 35. The comeback here in the second half would go a long way. This is still Queensborough's, this is just their first game in the CUNY. And how about for LaGuardia this year? They're eligible for the region playoffs. And they're saying a 5-second violation against Queensborough. LaGuardia ball. He started counting. He puts the ball down and starts counting as opposed to handing them the ball and then counting. So LaGuardia has the ball. Arias is fouled and will go to the line for 2. I think the count started earlier than some of the Queensborough players realized. I know it did, that's why they turned it over. David Chambers having a word with the ref. Arias has her first point of the second half, 36-30. Her last point made it 10-1. Free throws by Arias make it 36-31. She has 10 points. And there was a free possession for LaGuardia after the 5-second violation, and they scored 2 points. And then Grayson answers right back with their first points of the game. 38-31, Queensborough. Williams. Pass inside, Grayson got the hand in. Arias launches a 3, and it's no good. And it will be LaGuardia ball, last touch by Valentine. Pass to Arias, she thought about another 3, inside, Williams. Carroll sends the shot away. Queensborough with numbers, Grayson, bounce pass, Carroll. And a nice play by Arias. Carroll was about to go up and she stripped it away from her and did it without fouling. McRae had to go through her hands, got it back. Now Hogan, pressure defense by LaGuardia, and it forces a Queensborough turnover. Have to make crisper passes than that, as Richburg is getting ready to go back in for LaGuardia. Here's Arias. And pass inside. Turnaround shot is no good. Loose ball. And it goes out of bounds off McRae. It stays with the Redhawks. Redwood in for Queensborough. Richburg in for LaGuardia. And McRae will go to the bench. Kristen Deere inbounding. Edwards gets it to Richburg, and Richburg is left alone for 3 and misses badly. But it's chased down by LaGuardia, but Edwards was on the line and the ball goes back to QCC. Queensborough up by 7. Redwood. Bounce pass, Hogan to Redwood. Grayson, nice pass to Carroll, and Carroll finishes. Candija Carroll makes it 40-31. 13 minutes to go. The lead is back up to 9. Pass is tipped and turned over. And now Hogan is double teamed. Grayson, pull-up jumper is no good. Carroll the rebound. And the shot was blocked. A clean block. Nice play inside. 12.5 minutes to play. Nice pass inside, and Carroll blocks the shot. And then a reach-in foul, maybe a frustration foul against Kristen Deere, and that's 3 on Deere. And that's 5 Redhawks with 3 fouls. Deere will go to the bench in favor of Jasmine Hunt. Queensborough can make it a double-digit game again. 12:15 remaining. Grayson, nice bounce pass inside, and that will be 2 free throws. And Grayson only has 2 points, but they were big. When Arias hit the free throws to make it a 5-point game, she answered right back. Hogan is at the line and makes the first. It's 41-31. And that's the 3rd foul on Emily Arias. 6 Redhawks with 3 fouls now. The second free throw is no good. 41-31. 12 minutes to play. Arias to Richburg inside. Williams lost a handle on it. Got it back. Arias to Richburg. Good defense. Williams puts up an air ball, and Carroll has it for Queensborough, and then she hits the deck. And a foul called against Queensborough. And Jasmine Hunt will go to the line for 2 shots. First foul on Erica Redwood. First one is good. It's 41-32. Hunt has her first point of the game. Hunt splits the free throws. And Queensborough running the court, couldn't get it. Nagora the rebound and the putback. Destiny Nagora with her first points of the game. 43-32, a full timeout taken by Coach Alfaro. And if LaGuardia wants to get back into it, they need to make their free throws. The playoff loss last year to Bronx, they lost by 8, and they missed 14 free throws. They were 19 for 33. How about Destiny Nagora with their first points of the game? They come in a good time for the Lady Tigers. They're up by 11 now. Maybe good experience from that alumni game where Queensborough blew a 19-point lead in the final 8.5 minutes. Now they know they can't get too comfortable with the lead late. Still, LaGuardia is within striking distance, although if they're going to make something happen, it has to start now. As opposed to last year, they came in here and lost by 25. That game was decided well before there were 11.5 minutes to go. Shantana Kanoya had 20-something points in the first half of that game. 2 Queensborough players in double digits so far. Carroll with 15, Redwood with 11. Watch Candice Carroll might be an early favorite for CUNY Player of the Year. Her and Escobar from the Bronx, who actually won it last year as a freshman. And Escobar single-handedly beat LaGuardia in the playoffs last year. She took 41 shots, scored 29 points. Back to this game, it's 43-32 Queensborough. LaGuardia ball after the timeout. Arias faked a 3 and is called for traveling. Not what Anthony Alfaro wrote up in the huddle. Somebody's got to come back to the ball. And a near turnover. Grayson in the lane. Are they going to say a tie-up or a foul? It's a foul against LaGuardia. And that's number 4 on Edwards. One more and she's done. Grayson makes the first. It's 44-32. And Edwards will go to the bench. Grayson makes both. The lead is up to 13. Biggest lead of the night. Pass is tipped, finds its way to Arias. And then an air ball. Abel underneath saves it. Richburg a 3. That's an air ball. Out of bounds, and it will go to the Lady Tigers. This game might be slipping away from the Redhawks. LaGuardia with only 8 points in the first 9 minutes plus of the second half. Here's Grayson. And Grayson is fouled. Another foul against LaGuardia. And that's number 4 on Arias. See if Alfaro leaves his top 3-point shooter in. Arias is still out there with the 4. And then Ward throws it off of Arias. And now she'll go to the bench. Deere is the substitute. Grayson looking to get it in. It's Ward. Ward, low floater is good. Anais Ward with their first points of the game. It's 47-32. An 11-1 run by QCC. Nice pass inside. Counted on the foul. Hunt puts it in. It's 47-34, and these free throws are big. Take points off the lead without time coming off the clock. But misses that one. 47-34. 10:15 to go. Grayson gets it back. Redwood inside, and Redwood is fouled. Another foul against LaGuardia, and 2 more free throws coming up. Redwood misses the first. The foul is the second on Abel. Redwood splits the free throws. It's 48-34. 10:05 to go. Richburg. Abel going to the basket. Couldn't finish. Tipped. Loose ball, and LaGuardia gets it back. Abel launches a 3. No good. And Redwood dribbles out. Grayson going all the way, and she's fouled. Grayson down behind the basket. And that's the 4th foul on Williams. So that's 3 Redhawks with 4 fouls now. And Anthony Alfaro looking up and down his bench saying who's not in foul trouble as Grayson misses the first. Every missed free throw just leaving the door a little open for LaGuardia. And now Sarah Edwards goes in. She also has 4 fouls. Grayson splits the free throws. It's 49-34. 9:35 to go. Richburg to Abel. And Hunt is going to be called for traveling. Ball back to the Lady Tigers. Wonder if it gets to a point where Queensborough will slow down a little bit and run some clock. And Anais Ford is called for traveling 5 seconds into the possession. 9:20 remaining. Richburg gives it up. Here's Hunt. Nice pass inside. And Edwards has her first points as she puts it in off glass. 49-36. Grayson getting past the defense. Nice pass to Carroll. And Carroll makes it a 15-point game again. And that's 17 points for Candigia. Timeout Anthony Alfaro. Not happy with how easy Queensborough made it look. It's a 30-second timeout. Whenever Queensborough misses, LaGuardia can't seem to score and cut into the lead. Whenever LaGuardia scores, Queensborough comes right back with the basket. Trying to get that game into the single digits, but they can't do it. LaGuardia's last lead was 2018. And since then, Queensborough has outscored them 33-16. 8:54 remaining. As LaGuardia learned from the Queensborough violation, the 5-second clock was already running. Richburg. Deere. Pass is stolen. Queensborough with numbers. Grayson is tripped. Queensborough asking for an intentional foul. That would be 2 shots on the ball. See what the call is. It'll just be a regular foul. And that's 5 on Sarah Edwards. She's done. It's Ray DeJesus talks to Coach Alfaro. A little discussion going on. And Edwards is done. So Edwards fouls out with 2 points. And Emily Arias goes back in. She also has 4 fouls. Grayson misses the first. Grayson misses both. Richburg rebounds. Long pass, Arias. Outside. Abel going inside. Now back outside. Hunt puts up an air ball. Putback is no good. And Carroll hauled in the rebound. Numbers for Queensborough. Grayson to Redwood. Redwood couldn't score. Carroll the rebound. Carroll misses. Loose ball. Carroll goes on the floor. And there's a tie-up. Possession arrow favors LaGuardia. Whitney Hogan going in for Queensborough. Anais Ward will go to the bench. Richburg. Arias. Nice pass inside. Abel couldn't score. Carroll tries to save it in and does. Queensborough ball. And Hogan is called for a double dribble. LaGuardia has it back. Arias. She hit 2 3-pointers early on. See if she can get the scoring touch back. There's a good look from Deere, but she couldn't score. Outside Richburg. Richburg, a step back 3, and she hits. 51-39. That's a second step back 3 for Richburg. They have to respect that. She has a dozen points to lead the Redhawks. 7.5 to play. Grayson. Bounce pass, Redwood. Here's Grayson for 3, and she misses badly. Carroll the rebound and the putback. Carroll with 19 points. Richburg. Pass going inside. That shot is missed badly by Hunt. Under 7 minutes to play. Grayson going all the way and misses. Got her own rebound tipped, and the ball goes to LaGuardia. Trying to cut into the 14-point lead. Here's a 3 by Arias. And it's no good. Offensive rebound. The putback is no good. Another chance for LaGuardia. Richburg, a straight on 3 is no good. And then a foul against Queensborough. None of the Tigers could pull in a rebound. And David Chambers calls a full timeout with 6:32 remaining. Well, 3 minutes into the game, LaGuardia led 8-0. And they led 10-1 a little over 4 minutes into the game. So is LaGuardia really going to blow them out? Well, it's Queensborough up by 14 now, late in the second half. So LaGuardia needs to come back from 14 points down in less than 7 minutes. Sarah Edwards has already fouled out. And you look at some more foul trouble. Williams and Arias both have 4 fouls. Richburg, Deere, and Hunt have 3 apiece. And Candicia Carroll, who else? 19 points. Erica Redwood has added 12. Queensborough getting ready. 2 days from now, Sullivan County comes in here. I would say it's a revenge game for Queensborough, except there are only 2 players left from last year. So I don't know how much that means to the freshmen. That might be one of the reasons they've committed so many turnovers tonight. Only Hogan and Carroll have played together before. Most of the team are in their first season. So some free throws coming up for LaGuardia. And the first one is good. 53-40. Deere has 6 points. Make it 7, and it's 53-41. 6.5 minutes to play. Grayson. I also wonder if Coach Alfro wanted to put pressure on. Would the foul trouble change some of that? Carroll rebounds the miss and then misses herself. LaGuardia can make it a single-digit game with the 3-pointer. Richburg almost took one. Arias going inside and misses. And chased down. Right through the hands, and Queensborough will have it. 53-41, 6 minutes to go. Grayson is called for traveling. LaGuardia ball, 5:50 remaining. Richburg, she has 12 points. She could pop that step back three. There's a three-pointer from Hunt, it's no good. And rebounded by Valentine. Queensborough the other way, Redwood. Redwood going inside, she couldn't score. Carroll had the rebound go through her hands. Now Richburg. And Richburg is, I was gonna say blocked from behind, but she was fouled. That'll be two shots. Third foul on Grayson. Richburg at the line. She has 12 points on the night. Richburg makes the first. It's 53-42. LaGuardia not out of it yet. Richburg makes both. It's 53-43. 5:18 to go. It's a 10-point game. Queensborough is led by as many as 15. Defense chant coming up from the LaGuardia cheering section, and it's almost turned over. Carroll gets it back. Her shot is no good. And Valentine touched it last. LaGuardia ball. 4:57 to play. Rolling it up. Clock won't begin until she touches it. So Grayson comes up to force the issue. Richburg. Arias. Williams. The baseline. Nice pass inside. And the shot is no good. Deere had a good look. 4:40 to play. And poked away from behind. A nice play by Hunt. 4.5 minutes left. And it's stripped away by Redwood. Grayson trying to go all the way and then gives it up to Redwood. It was blocked from behind. And another timeout taken by David Chambers. It's a 30-second timeout. It's 53-43. LaGuardia still has time for one final push. They trailed by 15 with 8 minutes to play. Now on a little 7-2 run. .422 remaining. Hogan will inbound. Arias is guarding her. Grayson in the corner dribbles out. Going to the basket, and the shot is good off glass. Grayson makes it 55-43. Hunt takes a jumper, it's no good. Carroll with the rebound. And then gets it to Valentine as she was triple teamed. Grayson almost had it poked away from behind. Grayson misses, tipped, heading out of bounds. And Arias has it for the Redhawks. Here's Richburg, 3:45 to play. Almost lost it, and they do. And then it's thrown right back. Richburg couldn't score. Loose ball. And Deere has it. Williams now for LaGuardia. Good ball movement. That shot is short, and Queensborough has it. 3:15 to play. Grayson going all the way. No good. It's off the front of the rim. And she's injured at the other end. LaGuardia with a chance. Richburg scores. It's 55-45, and we'll have an injury timeout. With 3:05 to go, Grayson is down under the basket. And there's a little 4-point swing. If Grayson scores, it's a 14-point game. Instead she misses. LaGuardia goes back down the other way and makes it a 10-point game. As David Chambers and the trainer talk to Grayson. .305 to go. LaGuardia down by 10, 55-45. Queensborough doesn't want to get too conservative, but they can run a little clock. Time is on their side. Redwood lost it, but was fouled, which is why she lost it. And that's number 4 on Richburg. I think Alfaro is just going to leave his girls in there who have 4 fouls. Can't really mix and match with under 3 minutes to play. Not a deep enough bench if he even wanted to. Redwood at the line. Nice night for Redwood. She has 13 points now. It's 56-45. Redwood short on the second. And it'll stay with Queensborough. It was last touched by Deere. 2:51 to play. Queensborough up by 11. Hogan trying to get it in, gets it into Valentine, but it was ripped away. Now it's on the floor. Carroll has it for Queensborough. Outside to Redwood, who takes it out. Hogan, nice bounce pass to McRae. The jumper is no good. Rebounded by Williams. Kaylin Richburg, who has 16 points tonight, has played a very nice game. 2:25 to go. Arias, a corner 3. That's no good. Would have made it an 8-point game. And they missed a chance for an offensive rebound. Redwood going inside. And there's a charge against Redwood. Out of control. No reason to commit that foul at this point of the game. As Grayson is recovered and she's back in for Queensborough. Alana McRae to the bench. 2:10 to play, 56-45. Richburg. Two minutes left. Carroll got a hand on it. It goes to Richburg. 15 on the shot clock. Williams down to 10. Turnaround jumper by Hunt is good. 56-47. It's a single-digit game again. 100 seconds to play. Grayson. And a blocking foul is called. 1:35 remaining. And that's the 5th foul on Dacia Williams. She's done. With 1:35 to go. Remember, Sarah Edwards fouled out with 8:40 to go. They might actually be down to 5 players. So 2 Redhawks have fouled out. Still 1:35 to go. They can keep LaGuardia in the game if they miss some free throws. Grayson, short on the first. Grayson trying to make it a double-digit game. She misses both, and LaGuardia has the ball. And it's taken away. Grayson to Valentine, and it's stolen. 1:25 to play. Deer to Richburg. Richburg inside. Nice pass to Arias, and Arias puts it in off glass. 56-49. 1:10 to play. They can run some clock here. Valentine inside. And Queensborough will keep it with 1:03 to play. 19 on the shot clock. Redwood, 1 minute to go. Queensborough holding on to a 7-point lead. Redwood double teamed. Timeout called by David Chambers. With 56 and 3/10 seconds remaining. Well, it was a 15-point game with 8 minutes to play. It's down to 7. But does LaGuardia have enough time? Queensborough's missed a lot of free throws. Each team has had a lot of turnovers. Doesn't look like LaGuardia is going to foul. Usually you would want to foul when you're behind and hope the other team misses some free throws, but who's going to commit the fouls? The Redhawks have already had 2 players foul out, and 2 other players have 4. Guess you could have Abel give a foul if you wanted to. She's only committed 2 so far. Only one Queensborough player has even had 3 fouls, and that's Grayson. So 56 and 3/10 seconds remaining. Queensborough ball, they have 12 remaining on the shot clock. Trying to hold on and win their first game in CUNY of the season. Hogan will inbound. Near half court. Arias is guarding her. Hogan gets it into Redwood. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Richburg defending her. They're down to 5 on the shot clock. Grayson bounced past Carroll. Couldn't score. That could have clinched it. 40 seconds to go. Richburg loose ball. And timeout is called by LaGuardia. So the one ref said jump ball, but he didn't see that Alfaro had already called timeout. The possession arrow will end up staying with LaGuardia in case there's another tie-up. So 35 seconds to go. See what Coach Alfaro draws up in the huddle. Do you try to get a 3 for Richburg or Arias? Do you just attack inside? $56-49. Queensborough leading. I guess the risk you also take if you have Richburg or Arias go inside is that they get called for a charge, because then they would be done. They both have 4 fouls. And they also have to talk about in the LaGuardia huddle after a made basket or even a miss. Do you foul? How do you defend? Who's going to commit the foul? Can't have any more players foul out. LaGuardia trying to pull out a miracle. They're down by 7, 35 seconds to go. Queensborough just trying to hold on. They've led for the entirety of the second half. Looking to throw it in, right underneath, and the basket is good by Deer. Nice out of bounds play. It's 56-51. 33 seconds to go. Queensborough can just run out the clock if they don't foul. Hogan loses it, and there's a tie-up, and the ball's going to go to LaGuardia with 21 and 8/10 seconds to go. Queensborough just trying to dribble it out. Queensborough was asking about the possession arrow, but it does belong to LaGuardia. Tiaja Forte goes in for the first time for LaGuardia because of an injury to Kristen Deere. 20 seconds to go. LaGuardia down by 5. Richburg to Arias. Arias to Forte. Back to Arias. It's stolen. Grayson. That'll ice the game. Grayson with the steal and a layup, and another steal by Grayson. And Redwood is fouled by Arias. And LaGuardia gave Queensborough a scare as Arias fouls out with 4 seconds to play. So that's 3 Redhawks who foul out. LaGuardia had to be somewhat happy to have the ball down by 5 with 20 seconds to go after struggling for a lot of the second half. And then Grayson with the steal and the layup, and Arias gets a hand as she goes off, fouling out with a dozen points. And the refs having a talk about something. Maybe they'll need the other player to... I'm trying to look at the court now. Kristen Deere is on the sideline being attended to by the trainer. So right now there are only 4 Redhawks on the court because 3 LaGuardia players have already fouled out. So Deere comes back in as to avoid a 4-on-5. 4 seconds to play though, and Queensborough will escape. With the CUNY victory, LaGuardia will drop to 1-1 in the conference. Nice night for Redwood. She has 13 points. Queensborough was up by 15 with 8 minutes to go, and it was cut to 5, but LaGuardia couldn't make it any closer, and timeout is called by Anthony Alfaro. With 4 seconds to go, 59-51. Maybe he has, no, writing up something, maybe 3 3-pointers in 4 seconds. Hey, they don't carry over to the next game, you might as well use them, right? 59-51. So obviously I called this game over. I guess Anthony Alfaro doesn't see it that way. These teams will meet again in January. Actually, the men are playing tonight at LaGuardia. And when the men play here later in the season, the women will be playing that night at LaGuardia. So they have a doubleheader on one court. They play the women's game here and the men's game at LaGuardia. Nice to know Charles Williams, who played for the men at LaGuardia last year, he's now a Division II player. He's at Dominican College. So 4 seconds remaining. 59-51 Queensborough. So Queensborough won its other game 51-38. So that's 2 wins without getting to 60 points in either of those games. And there's a Long pass, and it's thrown out of bounds after all of that. Queensborough ball with 4 seconds to go. They take it out from underneath where the pass was thrown. So actually, Queensborough may get to 60 points. Redwood. The whistle is blown by the ref. I don't know if the clock ever started. So some problem with the clock. 4 seconds to go. And Sabrina Moore will try to take care of that. Hogan trying to inbound it. Redwood is fouled by Richburg. So they actually commit a foul with 2 and 4/10 seconds remaining. And that's 5 on Richburg. So that's 4 players who foul out. And she gets a hand. She scored 16 points. So actually Queensborough will get to 60 points if she can make one of these free throws. And she does. 15 points for Redwood. LaGuardia is also going to have 4 players on the court for this play because 4 players have fouled out. 61-51. And there's a turnover. Queensborough was really guarding those inbound plays too. They weren't just letting them shoot. So Queensborough wins its first CUNY game of the year. LaGuardia drops to 1-1. Queensborough wins at 61-51. So nice win for Queensborough. LaGuardia had a very good start. They were up 8-0 and then 10-1. But Queensborough came back. They led for the entirety of the second half, held off a late LaGuardia rally, and they win 61-51. This is QCC alum David Russell. Thanks for watching.